welcome back to Talk with Naya. So I'm going to jump right in and start off with Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa's song Sweet as Pie has now sold over 1 million units in the US. So congrats to these two. I really like this song, so happy to see that the song is doing well. However, it looks like Megan Thee Stallion is still upset over what Tasha K said on Nicki Minaj's Live. Tasha K went on Nicki Minaj's Live, and we talked about this yesterday, and she said that, Megan was renting Tiana Taylor's house, and she messed up the front and backyard, and I guess Tiana was upset about it and everything like that. So Megan Thee Stallion liked the tweet that said, Megan Thee Stallion's so effing up that she can buy a B 30 houses, but we just gonna sit that there. So she liked that. So she must be upset that Tasha K went online and said that she was renting Tiana Taylor's house. So what do you guys think about that whole situation? I mean, if you're renting, who cares? If you bought it, who cares? Like, it doesn't really matter. People don't need to understand why you make certain moves or why you do certain things. Now, I wanted to talk about Chamillionaire, okay? Do you guys remember Chamillionaire? So he exposed the music industry and explains how important it is to get an auditor because it's easy for artists to have money stolen from them, okay? Let me play you what he said.
The music industry is designed to rip off an artist. That's what I believe. I believe that when the check gets handed to an artist, the check is normally not right. I found Jay-Z's auditor, right? So he goes and he finds over $600,000 that the label hid from me. So I was like, wait a second. Is this the way it always is? He's like, yeah, you got to keep on doing this. So I realized all my peers didn't know this.
So that is crazy that an artist can be given a check, right? And the check isn't right. There's money that they are owed that's being withheld from them, okay? I always used to wonder how managers would steal money from artists and stuff like that. Who gets handed the payment for shows, and how do managers and any other people working with artists steal money from artists? So that is very, very interesting. Now, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj gets criticized for being in constant drama with other female rappers. And someone took to TikTok and she feels like Nicki Minaj should be similar to Beyonce and not respond to the hate. So let me play you what she said.
I'm just now catching up on this whole Nicki Minaj Lotto beef after being on vacation. I know I'm late. But I just have to say that Nicki Minaj is the prime example of how picking the wrong man can ruin your life. As someone who considers myself an OG Nicki fan, not a Barb, but an OG Nicki fan, one of the things that I've noticed about Nicki is that she has really bad taste in men. Ever since she has been with Kenneth, her career has taken a turn for the worse. It literally should be Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki. Not only do I wish that Nicki would have chosen someone else to marry and to have a child with, I wish that when Nicki broke up with Safaree that she would have just been single. But our sis is showing clear signs of codependency because she went from Safaree and then she gets with Meek Mill. And I think her being with Meek Mill took some of her attention off of the other things that she should have been doing with her career because she ended up getting caught up in the whole Meek Mill and Drake beef. She should have been single. My good sis should have just focused on herself, focused on her business. I think that would have helped her grow. As a woman, not being tied to a man and just having to focus on yourself, especially after you've been in a long-term relationship and that's all you knew, the growth that happens, the enlightenment that you have with yourself when you're by yourself and you learn to love yourself, it helps so much. And then she was with Nas, and then she was rumored to be with Eminem, and then she pops up with Kenneth Petty. Our good sis really should have taken some time to just be single and focus on her business because there is no reason why she shouldn't have a Fenty Beauty, a Parkway Entertainment, an Ivy Park. Where is her business side? And Queen Radio, I'm sorry, I just feel like it's beneath her. It makes her look messy, surrounding herself with loving hip hop stars. She has not advanced past her hood mentality. Her emotional and mental mentality has not surpassed her days in Southside Jamaica, Queens, which explains her decision to marry Kenneth Petty. All of the things that she could be doing business-wise, her being married to somebody who's an SA offender stops it all. And that's why Nicki keeps beefing with all of these rap girls because her self-esteem is low. She does not love herself because she has not taken the time to be by herself. And she is a legend. And although she says it, You can clearly tell by her actions that she does not believe it. Learning to love yourself by yourself, once you get that down pat, nobody can come and knock you off your square. And Nicki Minaj continues to show that every time another female rapper comes out that has some success, she can't take it. Her choosing the wrong man, her choosing to be codependent, her choosing to not just be solo and love herself has ruined her career. Her marrying this man.
So what do you guys think about that? There were people in the comments of this agreeing with her and basically just wanting her to stop having drama with female rappers. And we have talked about this before as well. And it looks like these are actually people that are fans of Nicki Minaj too. I don't know if they're barbs, but they're fans of her. So what do you guys think? Now let's talk about Cardi B. So the Instagram page called It's On Sight, okay, posted about Madonna and Cardi B, which we're going to discuss that in a second. But in their caption on this post, they said that Cardi B addresses everything else but that rumor. Now we know this rumor has to do with Saweetie and Offset, okay? Now Cardi B said in the comments of that post that the rumor will be addressed in Offset's album. So again, this is the rumor that spread about Saweetie allegedly messing around with Offset, which broke up the Migos, okay? And the Migos had a song called Messy in their album they just dropped, all right, which made us think they were talking about the whole Saweetie thing, okay? And now Cardi B is saying that Offset is going to address it in his album. So is this for album sales? Are the Migos and Offset both using this situation to sell albums? You know, it really made me think about that. So basically, Cardi B went into It's On Sight's comments on Instagram, and she asked why they keep deleting her comment on that post. And On Sight responded to this and said that, you know, she's falsely accusing them of deleting their comments. Why would they want to delete your comment if they need engagement? And It's On Sight said, thanks for sharing your husband's marketing techniques for his album. Okay. Now, I want to talk about the whole Cardi B and Madonna thing, too, because Madonna pissed off Cardi B by saying, 30 years ago, I published a book called SEX in addition to photos of me naked, etc. And she said she was interviewed by narrow-minded people who tried to shame her for empowering herself as a woman. And she was called a whore, a witch, etc. So she said now Cardi B can sing about her WAP. Kim K can grace the cover of any magazine with her naked self, all right? And Miley Cyrus can come in like a wrecking ball. You're welcome, bees, with a clown emoji. This pissed off Cardi B, and Cardi B said, I literally paid this woman homage so many times because I grew up listening to her. She can make her point without putting clown emojis and getting slick out the mouth. These icons really become disappointments once you make it in the industry. That's why I keep to myself. So Cardi B was mad at the tone of the post and the clown emoji that was used. So what do you think about that? I mean, she was also liking tweets basically saying, you know, she has a right to stand up for herself if something bothers her and that she doesn't have to be a yes man or just take when people say things about her. So I understand her wanting to stand up for herself, you know. So what do you guys think about that whole thing? Now, let's talk about Travis Scott. We don't get to talk about Travis a lot over here. So Travis Scott got some stuff going on. I believe it's Rogine. Sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. But she's known as Young Sweetro on Instagram. She was his longtime girlfriend, and they go way back to 2013. Now, she denied having anything to do with Travis and Kylie's breakup in 2019, but she posted, you know, on her story that she was on set, which looked to be the same set that Travis Scott was on, and Travis tried to backtrack and say that he didn't know her, okay? People got to her Instagram and saw that she's been, you know, posting little subliminals. She's been posting pics of them together from back in the day, okay? You know, so it definitely seemed like Travis and her were involved. All right, seemed like they were a couple.
Okay, so what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna lie on me because I've been good. I posted whatever fucking story you guys wanted me to post. I pretended I didn't know you, went along with whatever fucking narrative you guys wanted to, no matter how much like bullshit I got from it. But to say you don't know me and you've never been with me when you've definitely been with me, when fucking everybody's seen you with me, when I have pictures and videos of you with me. Come on, sir. Or like even fucking this Valentine's Day, I saw you, I ran out the door, and you had every single girl I know blowing me up like Trav's asking for you, come back. I Are we pretending that didn't happen too? Like, come on. You cheat on that bitch every single fucking night. The whole fucking city sees it. Don't do this. And I was invited to that video shoot, you guys. I personally do not go anywhere unless I'm invited there. Okay. But it just goes to show, see, like, you shouldn't be nice. My friends were like, the first time this happened, they were like, oh yeah, like, get the money. Like, people were offering me money for interviews. They were like, do it. And I was like, no, like, I don't want to be associated with this man. I don't want to be known for this. But see, that's what happens when you're too nice. People just get too ballsy. Anyways, I don't care. I really hope your PR stunt, happy family shit, goes well and the whole world buys it, even though you're the shittiest human being that has ever walked.
So what do you guys think about that whole situation? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.